that section I'm also questioning.
All right, we good to go? It'll be less than 10 minutes. I can promise that. All right. Most people, when they hear the word, imagine the Hollywood classic smart student who is an unattractive social misfit. This image has been portrayed by the Western media. Uh, this image that has portrayed by the Western media has had a
Let's say permeating.
permeating effect that even reputable sources such as Merriam-Webster now define nerd as an unstylish, unattractive, or socially inept person, especially one slavishly devoted to intellectual or academic pursuits. In,
Textbook definition of me.
yeah. In today's modern society, this definition is outdated and inadequate. The nerd of today is an individual who possesses great knowledge regarding one or more particular areas and may possess skills and or love for those areas. The words nerd and geek are often used interchangeably by people. This, however, is incorrect depending on the situation. All geeks are nerds, but not all nerds are geeks who specialize in computer and technological information. Nerds in general, however, do not necessarily have the computer or technological background. This is a common mistake that happens across the board. The nerd is like a tree. It's the central pillar in the forest, and its canopy covers many W's interchangeably with nerd is only one of the many branches in the forest of nerd. Other mix-ups with nerd include gamers and otakus, both of which are also branches in the vast forest. Nerds who generally Nerds are generally accurate in their field of expertise, although some can sometimes be confusing and annoying because of their overabundant and sometimes irrelevant knowledge and love of the field. Take the case of the wild brony for an example.
Oh my god.
A wild brony has appeared. Go, Logic! I choose you! Logic! Use common sense attack! The wild brony avoided the attack. The wild brony used fandom attack. It's a critical hit. It's super effective. Logic is now confused. Logic has an arrow in its knee. You are forced to flee. Yeah, that rhymed. That is literally what he wrote in his paper.
Word for word, that's in the paper.
Now, that is a
what grade did you get?
I got like a 95 on that paper.
That is not worth
Bullshit,
a 95.
You should have got like a B. Now, this is a little over-exaggerated situation, but nerds in general can't be beat by common knowledge in their area of expertise, especially if it is something they love. In rare cases, such as in the above case, nerds can be extremely... I'm going to stab you in your face. Aggravating and perplexing based on the information they use. Contrary to popular belief, jocks are a type of nerd. Jocks are nerds who specialize in sports-related information. Most people have the view of the nerd as someone who is not athletic in the slightest. This connotation of the word, however, is highly inaccurate. The word nerd simply describes someone with knowledge in a particular field. It does not take into account the appearance of said person. A nerd can be as weak as a 2-year-old or as strong as Muhammad Ali. They can also have flowing hair or no hair at all. They can be 6 feet 3 inches or 3 foot 6 inches. What the fuck? It doesn't matter. What are you writing, Strat? What was going through your mind when you were writing this?
I don't know.
All right. Nerds are an important part of today's world. Everywhere there is a need for people who are specialized and know what they are doing. In order to survive and thrive in the global market, one has to find a niche and become specialized in that niche. This is where the nerd is important. The nerd is specialized. The nerd knows what he is doing. The nerd is the one that provides the services that are enjoyed by all. The iPod, computer, football, plumbing, all of these are accomplished by nerds. Remove the nerd and it collapses. The nerd has taken on for this reason, the term must be officially redefined. The definition and connotation of the old are no longer valid. and are an insult to society. A society possible only because of nerds. I feel like making a 60 minutes expose for that.
Could have just said the
What the
world
fuck?
is run by nerds and be done with it.
This was me 4 years ago.